Hello, Facebook. Happy Monday. I was going to shower and do my makeup and my hair because I just got done working out. But I decided that was just going to take way too long, and I had something to say, so I figured I would just hop on and say it rather than getting myself ready. So this is what you get this morning, and this is real life, and so that's where we're at. So I just was before we get started, if you are catching the replay, please let me know that you're watching the replay. I like to know who's watching. Just either drop a 1 or replay in the comments, and that way I know that you're watching and I can thank you for watching. So I had my little personal time this morning before the kids woke up, and I did some reading, and I just got to thinking about just about some stuff and why I do what I do. And I know I get on here and I share that with you guys, and I share this opportunity, and I share what it has done for me, but I thought this morning I would take some time to really just share that with you a little bit more, talk about the intuition or the faith that's behind making a decision, and kind of, what brought me to this point and what keeps me going. So, I'll just start by saying that whether you're feeling that it's an intuition or faith, however you're feeling about making a decision, I just strongly encourage you to just say yes. And it was funny because on Friday when I had my tea, was it Friday or Saturday? Saturday maybe. When I had my tea, and I get that Yogi night bedtime tea, and it always has those cute little sayings on it. And it's so funny because, they just get you thinking. And it's just funny that they have those little sayings on the tea things. But it was so simple and such a big phrase, actually, because it says, say it straight, simple, and with a smile. And if you think about that in life, that's really all you need to do. Just say it straight, simple, and with a smile on your face, and how much of an impact and how that can change someone's life by just those simple acts of your language. So anyway, that got me thinking a little bit about, of just going with it and just saying yes, whether you know what's there or not. Because here's the thing, you're never going to know the future. We can't tell the future. So sitting and thinking about something for an extended period of time does nothing for you except missing out on an opportunity that could, while you're thinking about it, change your life. So I just want to share some examples of that. One of them being Lime Life, but another one that happened almost 5 years ago that has changed our lives, and that really it was an easy decision for me at the time. I was drawn to it because I had faith that everything was going to be fine, and because I was being called, or we were being called to make that decision. So anyway, I'll just tell you the story behind it. So it was summer, fall of 2013, and we were living in Arizona, and Josh his job was just not steady. He's in construction, he's a bricklayer, and in Arizona, it had a really big housing crash, and then it just never really recovered. And so he was coming back here for work. He was being laid off for an extended period of time. So there was a lot going on between 2010 to 2013. And we finally, at that point, were just sick of it. We were so sick of the uncertainty of his job. And he got hurt at work. And just like a brief statement about Arizona, it is a right-to-work state. So you can be hired and fired at will. Like, there's no, unless you're like discriminating federally, like discriminating against federal laws, there's really no, you have no rights in Arizona. It's a right-to-work state. So they can fire you for anything. So this all happened in 2013 where he got hurt at work. He, obviously he hurt his hand and he was in a cast, so he couldn't work because he works with his hands. And so he was on a workers' comp claim and he was, getting treatment and all that stuff. And while he was on workers' comp, they let him go. And this was a company he had been with for a really long time, actually. And they let him go. Now, there's a bunch of other stuff I can get into of why they let him go, but he had done nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing wrong. But they let him go. And so we were faced with a decision that he could go work for another company or we could leave the state of Arizona because it had really just been causing us so much, strain because he never knew if he was working or not. So we just talked about it and we just had a strong feeling and faith that God was pulling us somewhere else. And now all of our family's in Arizona and cousins are in Arizona, my sister, my mom, all of our family's in Arizona. And it was a hard decision, but Josh and I knew that we were being called to do something else. And we made the decision without, asking for input from anyone else. We made this decision that we just need to go. We need to move to New York. He needs to work for a steady job that's going to provide for our family. And we were done with dealing with the stuff in Arizona. And so we told our family, and of course they were not happy. They did not want us to leave, and we didn't want to leave them either, but we knew for our family that was the best decision, and we were being called, and we just had faith that that decision was going to be the best decision for our family. Fast forward almost 5 years, and it has been the best decision for our family, hands down, that we have ever made in our marriage, in our lives. It has been the best decision, aside from being saved and all that stuff. But it has been the best decision. And it was, I think about those moments when we were thinking about it and how strong that feeling was. And had we sat on it for too long, or if we had, talked to family and asked for their advice or whatever, if we took too long to make that decision, we may not have made that decision. And I honestly can't tell you where we would be. Now, God always provides, and if we had made that decision, maybe we'd be okay. But we're feeling called to another place, to another mission, and to just something else, to a change in our lives. And so we did, and it has been the best decision ever. Ever, ever, ever. I love it here. Yes, it snows. Yes, it's cold, but it's beautiful. The people are amazing. I just love every single thing about living here. And by living here, it has opened up so many other opportunities. One of them being that I've been able to stay home with my kids because I've been blessed to have a job that is still keeping me on, that is actually in Arizona. So it's been a blessing that I've been able to stay at home with them. I have met some incredible people, and they are like family to me. So anyway, that's one of the stories about how having faith or having an intuition about a situation and not thinking about it for too long can change your life. Sorry. And how it's changed our life. So let's go to a year and a half ago, almost a year and a half ago, I guess, when I had seen videos by Addie, who is my upline. And I kept seeing her do all these live videos, and just the passion and the excitement behind an opportunity that she had just gotten involved in. And I was just drawn to her videos because she was just like pouring all this passion and excitement out. And I was first drawn to that, but then I was drawn to what she was doing. She was wearing this incredible makeup, and she was sharing about this opportunity that has changed her life financially. Her skin was changing, and all this stuff. So this was about June of 2017 when I started seeing these videos. And it took me a little bit. So from June to August of 2017, it took me a little bit to say, okay, I need to try this. I need to see what's going on. Still watching all of her videos. And so August came around, and I decided to buy the foundation. Because I saw, this foundation's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I saw the coverage on her face, and I just had to get it. So I got the foundation, and talk about the gateway to Lime Life is this foundation, which is absolutely amazing. And if you haven't tried it, please do so, because you will just fall in love with it. So I ordered this foundation, absolutely loved it. So this was August, and this was in the midst of football season. We had all three kids or the two boys in football. Gianna was in cheerleading. Life was crazy. Life's crazy all the time anyway, but I just kept being drawn to watching her videos and seeing this incredible change, and what the financial opportunity has done for her family and all this stuff. And I just kept feeling this tug to just find out more. And I remember messaging her and saying, I need to order some more stuff. And then I said, but what about, joining? And so we engaged in a conversation about joining, and I, told her my reservation about not doing it because I was in another company that didn't work out so well, and I just had reservations about it, more nervous and just scared about, jumping into something else. And so she, said, what does it have? What's it going to hurt? What are you going to lose by doing it? And I thought, what? I have nothing to lose by doing it. And I had felt this tug and this pull to do it. That's why I had been watching all of her videos. I had ordered the products to see how I liked them. I just kept feeling this pull to do it. And when she said, what is it? You have nothing to lose. I was like, what? I have nothing to lose. So I said yes. That is another instance where I just knew, I had faith that God was pulling me to do something else, that there was something bigger in that opportunity that I needed to say yes. And I did, and here we are almost a year and a half later, and it has changed my life. Just like moving from Arizona to New York changed our lives and opened the door to so many other opportunities and meeting so many other people and building relationships and adding to our family and all that kind of stuff that Arizona move to New York did for us. That's what Lime Life started to do. And it was incredible to see just the comparison of making two life decisions, which I think that, jumping on and starting your own business is a life decision, and it's tough. It's not easy. I'm the first one to tell you, it is not easy. It's a lot of hard work, and there's sacrifices and there's things that you have to make, but in the end, it is super beneficial to your family. So I was watching all this unfold and just seeing like the comparison of us moving from Arizona to New York, and me jumping onto Lime Life, and seeing all these opportunities unfold and meeting these amazing women, and the confidence build in me, and just so much change going on with me, that I just knew early on from saying yes that this was the best decision for my career. And I can say that now, that it is my career. And, you know, money does play a role in it. And I'm not at the point where I can quit my full-time job to be a full-time beauty guide. But that's the path I'm on. And that looking into the future is so amazing to know that I have faith that that's coming. And I'm doing my job, my career, and that's sharing these opportunities and sharing these products with you guys. And that's why I get on and I post about, you know, going to Palooza and being able to travel, and what that, you know, little blue card does for me every month, and the ups and the downs, and the friendships, and the confidence, and all that stuff. I get to share that with you guys. And I feel like if you are sitting there and you're saying, gosh, I'm really being pulled to do this, but I just don't know. I don't know what people are going to think of me. I don't know what my family's going to think about me starting my own business. I'm scared that I'm going to fail. I'm scared that, you know, that people are going to unfollow me. I'm scared of all these things. If you're really being pulled and tugged into something, if you are constantly thinking about, gosh, maybe I should do this, and you say but, and then give an excuse, then you just need to say yes. Because here's the thing, you have to have faith that it's going to be okay. And even if it's not going to be okay, it will be okay. Like, if you don't succeed in the business for whatever reason, it's still going to be okay. There's no harm in trying to change your life, your family's life. And, you know, it's so funny because Josh and I, one of my goals and something that I am very vocal about with our family, and why I work so hard, is because I want to retire my husband. That is on the top of my list of what I want to do, is retire my husband. And I know I can get there. And so we are always joking around, and he's like, because I have a 5-year plan. So I'm like, in 5 years, I'm going to retire you, and we're all going to be good. And so it's just funny because he's like, is it 5 years yet? Have you retired me? And I'm like, I'm working on it. And he knows that I work so hard because that I want that for him. And not because, you know, he's not the head of our household and the provider of our family, but he works so hard, and I just want to do that for him, and he's totally on board. It's not like I'm trying to take over that role, but I just know that this opportunity can get us there, and then he's my business partner. And how exciting is that, to say that your husband is your business partner, and you know, that we can travel together and we can do all these things. So anyway, I kind of got off on a tangent there, but my point of this is, if you are feeling like you're ready for a change, and you have been watching my videos, and you have been watching me post about the opportunity, if any of that has spoken to you and you're feeling a tug to do it, but you're scared, I encourage you to just do it. I'm there to help you. You've got thousands of other women that are there to help you, and we will not let you fail. You have to have your heart into it, and you have to want to do it, and you have to want to work really hard. But if you're willing to do all those things, I'm here for you, 1,000%. And so I just felt the pull to get on here and talk to you guys this morning about that, because faith is a big thing. It's really a big thing, and And you have to have faith in yourself and faith in God that He is doing this for you to give you a better life. Whether that comes in friendships, whether that comes in the confidence that you feel, the confidence you can give other women, whether that's financially, however that looks for your life, having faith that that's where you're being led is going to change your life. So, anyway, I just encourage you guys, if you have seen something that is pulling you towards saying yes, or if I've gotten on here and I've said something that's pulling you towards saying yes and you just don't know, please reach out to me. I just reached out to Addie and asked her, and she didn't come to me. I went to her and I said, I'm thinking about this. And so do that. If it's even a thought, you don't even have to say yes today, but if it's even a thought and you're thinking, you know what, I saw something that kind of, got me thinking. Let's talk. Let's talk. I'm here to talk, and I'm here to share whatever it is. I'm not going to, fluff this up. This is real life. This is this business. I'm not going to tell you something that you're not going to get from Lime Life. I'm not going to fluff it up and make it sound better than it is. It's amazing, and I will share the honesty behind this company and behind the mission and behind the financial aspect and the friendships and all that stuff. I will share all that with you completely 1000% honest. And so you just have to reach out to me. So anyway, if this video you think can help someone else that maybe is in a position where they just need a change and they've voiced, doing something else for their career, please share this with them. And just share this on your page if you want. Because I really think that we just need to stop the stigma of this whole direct sales thing. It really is an awful stigma, and there's so many companies out there that are changing that. And I'm so proud to be part of one of those that is changing that. And so create your own business. Start your own business. This is the best business model out there. It really is. It hands down is the best business model. You cannot get the benefits from any other business model except this one, meaning direct sales, not specifically Lime Life. But anyway, so that's all I have for you. That's your Monday morning coffee chat. I have my Monday morning coffee chat with Michelle, our CEO, at noon today. That's one of the awesome benefits that you get with Lime Life is you get to go on a coffee and chat with our CEO every Monday. So I have that at noon today. And so I'm going to get showered now since I haven't showered. And I did get my workout in day 8 of 21. I'm on the 21-day fix, and I worked out all weekend, which is always a struggle for me to work out on the weekend. So I got up both mornings, Saturday and Sunday, got right into my workout clothes, and I worked out first thing in the morning. So I got that out of the way, and so I'm proud of myself. I'm on day 8, and I finished day 8 this morning. So I'm going to shower, do my hair, do my makeup, and get on with this day, and hopefully chat with one of you guys about this amazing opportunity. So I hope you all have a great Monday and a great week if I don't talk to you anymore later in the week. So thanks for watching. Remember to either hashtag replay or drop a 1 in the comments if you're watching the replay, and feel free to share this video. Talk to y'all later. Bye.